Thanks for clicking on this video. Join me on board MSC Seashore for a quick 2-day sailing. This is part 2 of this series, so be sure to go back and check out the boarding day video. I hopped on board the sailing to give this ship a test run before our MHFamilyAdventures group cruise in July of 2024. Today we are in MSC's Private Island, but I spend the day exploring more of the ship, eating, and enjoying the entertainment. If you aren't already subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you.
Together with them right over here, the MSC official mascot. Give it up for Doremi!
Alright, so I'm about to head off to the steakhouse for dinner. Now, something else to note, I mentioned the status match with MSC. Please do your status match because, like I said, you can get perks. One of my perks for being Diamond, which is the highest tier with MSC, is that each time I cruise, I get one specialty dining included for 2 guests. I almost always choose the steakhouse. I'm going to the steakhouse tonight. I like to go early because sometimes the service times can be a little bit slow. So I'm going at 5:30. And then that way I can catch a 7:30 show and then some of the later entertainment. So be sure to do your status match because you'll get like a bottle of champagne and some macarons in your cabin. You'll get an MSC logo gift. You get 1 hour thermal pass in the 1 hour thermal spa pass for the spa, which I absolutely love that perk. And you actually have to schedule it on the ship. So after dinner, I'm going to go to the spa to schedule it for tomorrow. Yeah, and there's a lot of other perks. So definitely check it out, especially if you've cruised and you're a high tier with some of the other cruise lines, or if you're a high tier with one of the hotel chains. So I'll include the link for the status match program in the description box. But yeah, headed to dinner and then we're off to see a couple of shows. Something to know about MSC specialty dining, it's very limited. I do think it's worth the value because you can sometimes get like 4 options for like $99. And considering there's not much else to eat other than buffet main dining room, I almost always do specialty dining with MSC. But it's very restricted, so keep that in mind. Look at the menu before you order it, because like the steakhouse will have a certain section that you can order from, so keep that in mind. Thank you. So yeah, so pretty much you order from the dining experience. You get 1 appetizer, 1 entree, 1 dessert from the dining experience section only. There's a lot of other things on the menu, but those things you're paying a la carte for, or you can substitute your entree and pay half off what's listed under the regular entree. So it's restricted, but I feel like there's enough options within the restrictions that it makes it worth it. But definitely check out the menu before you decide to get the specialty dining package. So the steaks cooked perfectly, but I had to add a lot of salt. It didn't have any salt. But it's cooked perfectly. Yeah, that mac and cheese is terrible. It's like they make it different on every ship. That's not good. It doesn't have any flavor, just breadcrumbs. Yeah, it's just different. So you may be wondering why I have a different steak. So the more I started cutting through the other steak, it was extremely tough. My waiter noticed that. He came over, tried to cut it with a knife, could not cut it. So they wound up giving me a new steak, and this steak was cooked perfectly, and it was tender. Yeah, this theater looks a little bit bigger than some of the others, so nice size theater. So I really like how they have handicapped seats clearly marked. A lot of times you have to search for that. I'm not in a handicapped seat, obviously, but I look out for those types of things. They have quite a few, so that is a really nice addition that I haven't seen on any other MSC ship or any other ship in general. Normally there's like one sign for a couple of seats, but they're actually clearly marked, so that's pretty nice. So I didn't film much of it at all, but the Illusionist was awesome. I would recommend getting a seat up close because they don't display it like on a screen or anything. So if you're sitting in the back, you're missing. I sat third row and it was kind of tough to see, but really good. I didn't film a lot because I don't want to spoil it if they're going to be back on for our group cruise, but highly recommend it. So that's what I like about MSC. Their shows are unique, different than other cruise lines. So you get a different variety. So you'll have musicals, you'll have magicians, different things. So pretty cool. Now, after the show, I stopped by the spa to schedule my 1 hour complimentary thermal suite pass. Now, this is included as part of my perks for being a diamond member. So definitely do that status match because you may have similar perks available. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. Watch your video. Oh, do you? All right, next I was off to experience Le Cabaret Rouge, which is a venue on board MSC Seashore and MSC Seascape, where they offer a nightly variety show. Now, I can tell you that this wind up being one of my favorite spots on board MSC Seashore because you're going to get a variety of entertainment. You're going to have dancers, singers, you're going to have aerialists, you're going to have magicians, you're going to have all kinds of things here. And it's about 4 to 5 hours each night they have it. And I really love this area, so I sat here and enjoyed it. Now, I do want to caution, as you probably can tell, some of it can be a little bit risque, so maybe watch your children there. But other than that, the show was great. The performers are great. I love this space on MSC Seashore. So I'm guessing this is a casino cruise. I don't think I've ever seen the casino this busy on MSC. So this has to be a casino cruise. There's a ton of people, and usually that's not the case on MSC. All right, good morning, guys. Day 2, MSC Seashore. You know I'm up bright and early, gonna get some views. Not gonna get off on the island today, but we're gonna grab some breakfast and catch some views this morning. All right, there's the yacht club. One day I'll get in the yacht club. Maybe one day soon, we'll see. We'll have to check that out. But yacht club is exclusive to suite members. Heard it's really, really nice. So yeah, yacht club, definitely check it out. And so usually I would get up early and I would go out here to this jungle pool or the jacuzzis. It's 6:58. I'm wondering if they're going to open it up at 7. I'll kind of wait around for a minute to see if they open it up. But this is the time to really get out there and enjoy it because it's I mean, everyone's still asleep. All right, so having an interior, I'm getting my first views outside. It looks like it's raining, so my plan to enjoy some of the ship before everyone gets up might change because I think people might stay on board, but it looks like it's raining outside right now. Yeah, I think this is my first time being here at Ocean Cay, and it's dreary out. Like, it looks like it's raining. Well, that's no fun. I wasn't planning on getting off anyways, but some people, I was talking to some people, and this is their first time here. So I hate that it's yucky out, but that happens in the Caribbean. And you guys know I've been to Ocean Cay at least 5 times now, so definitely check out my Ocean Cay vlogs. I'll link one right here. I'm not going to give a tour. I'm not going to get off the ship today. I have plenty of Ocean Cay vlogs out there, so I'll link those for you guys to watch. But Ocean Cay is beautiful. I recommend getting off. I recommend getting off early. The beach located right here by the lighthouse has complimentary chairs and umbrellas. If you go to the lagoon area, you're going to have to rent an umbrella for about $15, and you have to carry it on your own. So I always try to get off early and get shade here. And that's the lagoon out there. So it does look like they're opening up the pools and everything right now. So it's 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. is your time. It's kind of cool and breezy out, so I don't know if I'll be getting in the pool today, but we'll see. And they have the kids water park open now. That was not open before, or that wasn't open yesterday, or when I first walked through. Looks like the sun's trying to peek out now. All right, let's go check out the breakfast buffet. It's deck 16. They also have breakfast in the main dining room. We're not going to go there because it's typically the same stuff, but let's check out the buffet this morning. Yesterday when I walked the buffet, I said that there wasn't, it didn't seem as big as some of the others. Actually, I missed a whole side of the buffet. So there's actually 2 sides that are identical. So if you miss one, there's a second one. They're kind of connected, but I didn't see it before. But yeah, the buffet is huge. Lots of seating options. There's also outdoor dining options as well. You guys know I always recommend eat at the back of the buffet because it's a lot less crowded. As you see, there's no one back here right now. like a lot of people are bringing their food from the buffet to the jungle pool area. That might be a little hack to avoid the crowd come out here, especially if the outside buffet area is already full. There's quite a few people here eating, so it's not a far walk, it's right there. So definitely check that out for breakfast. I think I might actually try that next time. All right, so something that I just learned that's different. So I did not register my credit card yesterday because I wasn't planning on purchasing anything, because what I have I've already purchased, but I might buy something. So I went ahead and registered my card. If you go to the larger kiosk where you activate, they're automatically charging a $250 hold on your card. Do not use a debit card because they're going to hold the $250 plus continue to charge your card. They'll release the $250 at the end. So you're going to have a lot of funds available to do that if you use a debit card. Use a credit card. But here at the cruise card activation, the smaller one, it allowed me to select 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 to deposit into my account. So I know I'm not going to spend $250, so I wind up charging just $100, and it's now on my account. So that's something you can do to avoid the $250 charge. Now I don't know if that works on longer sailings. I've never seen that before, so definitely plan to have the $250 in your account just in case. But yeah, I didn't need it. I just put the $100 on there because I know that $250 can be an inconvenience for some, especially since it's holding the funds. So definitely keep that in mind. But MSC, it's a flat $250 regardless of the length of sailing. Most cruise lines, it's $100 to $150, $200. So if you purchase the photo package, if you have the digital download, which is usually the most expensive package, you get all of your digital downloads that'll go to your phone on the app. But if you don't, you'll have to come to the photo gallery before the last night of the cruise to have your photos printed. But it's kind of cool that they have them all displayed on the digital displays there. So this is the immersive emotions immersive gallery. So it's a different type of photo lab, but again, you'll come here to get them printed. You can even order them from the app to have them printed and just pick them up rather than come down here. But if you have the digital download, you can download them right to your phone, so that's pretty cool. So guys, I'll be honest, I'm a little tempted to go out there today. Water looks beautiful now. Now it's cleared up, it's sunny. I don't know, I might go out for a little bit, but I do have a spa appointment here in a few minutes. I'm gonna get to the spa to relax, and maybe I will get off for just a hot second. But guys, I'm running into so many subscribers and supporters. Just ran into Ronnie and her family, and Tamika and David, and a bunch of other people. So it's kind of crazy. But I feel like I've run into more subscribers, more supporters on this ship than any other ship that I've ever been on. And I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's because of my MSC vlogs. And my purpose for those were to, encourage people to try MSC, because I do think that they're an underdog. They do have their quirks, I mention that all the time, but I feel like once they get it together, as far as like the customer service, this and that, these are going to be some amazing cruises. I personally like MSC. The value is there, especially for like a first-time cruiser, cruisers with families, because they have the drinks included, Wi-Fi, this and that, what have you, if you buy the right promotion. But yeah, really great value for MSC. So it's just exciting when families approach me and they're on board, having fun. But thanks for stopping to say hi, and yeah, it's always so heartwarming, and I get a little embarrassed, but we appreciate all the love and support, so thank you guys for supporting. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the spa. And I don't know, the ocean is looking, I didn't bring my snorkeling gear, so I don't know if I would go snorkeling or try to get out there in the water, but it's looking beautiful now, so I might try to get outside. Also, something different with MSC than any other cruise line, when you're in port, they'll keep the slots playing. Most cruise lines, they shut them off, but they keep the slots going. No table games, but slots are on. guys, I absolutely love thermal spa. I learned that not too long ago, that I really do like it. Those jets out there were truly jetting. Be careful if you have on a two-piece. I kept blowing bubbles here and in my back and almost lifted the whole thing up. So I would recommend wearing a one-piece or something that's more snug. Mine's kind of loose, but yeah, definitely makes for a good time. Just relax, that's it. I'm not recording a whole lot because I want to be respectful of those who are here to enjoy their time. So I'm not doing a whole lot of recording, but spending my hour relaxing. So I'm here in the main dining room. I got here early and it's filling it really fast. So they during the your time dining, and I don't know if it's just for this cruise, but it sounds like everyone has your time dining, which I didn't select. So yeah, arrive early so you're not waiting because there was a line wrapped around. But yeah, we're here for dinner, or I'm here for dinner.